Hello there, people of the Anglo-Saxon, Norse, Germanic layout of the Alsatia. Feinserfensida, my horseman of a Klingershalf and a Wolfingershalf. For today, as I did not come on yesterday, I'll come on today. Next chapter of the Havermal. We are currently on 52 and 53. I'm a bit later on tonight because obviously I've had to get to work tonight, but I didn't come on yesterday, so I thought I need to come on tonight and make it up. I've got relaxing music on again. It's called Solbjorg, which means sunset in Northern Germanic Scandinavian. The artist is Burzum. I use his music for the more relaxing element, not for his politics that he's had and his bad history. I love him for his mythological side, and he's calm in his lovely relaxing music. He's also got a very good metal background. I know he's done some naughty things in the past, but I don't look at him for that and his politics. Again, I'm for his music taste and his culture of his religion of the old ways, like myself. So where are we on? So again, last time went well. It's all good. It's still up. So I'm 52, 53, and I'm going to start using Burzum's music a bit more, I think, because it's just really relaxing. There's nights where I will fall asleep to this music on Alexa. It's on Alexa, so it can't be that bad. It's allowed on Amazon Music, and he's allowed on music platforms like that. So I don't see why so many people get freaked out when they hear his music, but it means relaxation to me, so I will use it because I feel it's allowed. I don't see the issue against his music, and I will use it for these videos because I want to, and I will. So there we go. Because that's what I'm going to do, and I don't feel I owe anybody an explanation to what music I use in the background. So I just wanted to get that out there, really. There's some nights I do this, evenings, days, whatever, where I feel I want to have Burzum on. It also helps me relax more. I will play him. So there you go. Anyway, here comes chapter 52 and 53 of the Havermal. So we'll read all three versions, Bray for Bellows, break it down and give credit to which one I think explains it best. This is chapter 53 of the Havermal. Here we go, folks. Not great things alone must one give to another. Praised oft is earned, for nought with half a loaf and a titled bowl I have found me many a friend. That's Bray's version. Now we go on to Thorpe. Something great is not always, in brackets, always, so something great is not always to be given. Praise is often for a trifle bought with half a loaf and a titled vessel. I got myself a comrade. Chapter 52 by Bellows. No great thing needs a man to give, oft little will purchase praise. With half a loaf and half a filled up cup, a friend full fast I made. So again, I think we're looking to the hospitality of an ally. We'll go back to the hospitality of an ally. I think this one I'm going to give to Bellows. I think he's broke this down quick and simple. So I'm going to read Bellows again and we'll break this down. No great thing needs a man to give oft little with purchase praise. With half a loaf and half a filled cup, a friend full fast I may. So what it's basically saying is friends can give you the littlest things to help, and it can mean so much. It's basically what I'm reading here is I think it's the little things that count. Off a friend, he's giving him a gift of food and bread. The person receiving it is obviously, the guest is obviously very hungry. He's good to give good hospitality, and it means a lot, you know. Or just giving him, you know, a little drink and a bit of grain to keep him going. Remember, this is some of these Havermal quotes. They can link to scenarios of today, but they are aimed back at the medieval time of our forebears. Probably more from a North Germanic aspect, but I do believe our Germanic forebears, our Old English forebears, would have probably known of this as well. But yeah, it's probably looking at a more Northern Germanic, like Norse aspect. And hospitality is a very big thing in Germanic culture, heathen Germanic culture in general, as we all know. And this little gift of beverage and grain is very much appreciated. And you know, you've made a great friend out of that. It's basically what he's saying. Chapter 53. Again, I will read Bray, Thorpe and Bellows, all three versions of the authors, and I will pick out which one wins the most accurate of breaking it down and understanding it. So here comes Bray. Little the sand, if little the seas, little are minds of men. For near in the world we're all equally wise. 'Tis shared by the fools and the sage, and that is Bray. Thorpe breaks it down as little are the sand grains, little the wits, little the minds of some men. For all men are not wise alike. Men are everywhere by halves. Now we move on to Bellows. A little sand has a little sea. A little sand has a little sea. And small are the minds of men. Although men are not equal in wisdom, yet half wise only are all. So I'm going to go back to Thorpe and read that again. Little are the sand grains, little are the wits, little are the minds of some men, for all men are not wise alike. Men are everywhere by halves. Bellows, a little sand has a little sea, and small are the minds of men, though all men are not equal in wisdom. Yet half wise only are all. So basically what it's saying is everybody's different, everybody has different ways of thinking. It looks like it's saying, you know, but nobody truly knows the wide outcome of probably the gods and you know, the elements of nature. Everybody has their own aspects of getting through scenarios and situations. Again, I think I'm giving this once again to Bellows tonight. He wins both tonight, I think. He's broke that down again pretty quick and easy, like with chapter 52. But then again, Thorpe, I think, explained it very similar. They all mean the same, but in different words. Bellows goes by much more ancient modern English. He explains it in a much more older cultural way, so it's harder to understand. And then Thorpe and Bellows, mate, I think just break it down easier. And I find as you go through them, they get easier. So where Bellows just straight down breaks it down, Thorpe kind of like tries to keep it sort of, you know, old medieval tongue, but also making sure that you can break it down, and then Bellows just breaks it down. I think that's the way this Havermal is meant to be. I think Bray's meant to basically translate it into English as it's written in Old Norse and Scandinavian, which is actually at the top. Thorpe then breaks it down into a more modern understanding aspect, and then Bray does completely puts it in a modern way. And so I think that's the way this is actually meant to be. And from what it's saying is, you know, everybody has wisdom on certain subjects. For me, you know, it's as a layman, I like to share my knowledge and teach the ways this path. That's something I do. Whereas for example, my uncle and my dad, who are more of a Celtic path, especially my uncle being a heathen, druidic heathen, he would know more of the Brythonic Celts and their ways and the Mabinogion and whatever it is they follow. So, yeah, that's his knowledge, but I'm not as familiar with that as I am with Anglican on my mother's side. You know, and I'm trying to think. My friend Callum is an Aston Villa fan. You know, I'm not familiar. He's very good with football, whereas I'm not up to date with it as he is, because that's his special area. We all have different areas of wisdom and knowledge. You know, if you work in a pub, in a tavern, you will know of beer and stock. If that's what you should love, if you enjoy doing that. You know, if you like cars in modern day, your knowledge is of cars. I don't know much about cars, but if you've got a liking for cars, Formula 1 and anything like that, you know more about it than what I do. I'm Anglican, I'm of the heathen ways, that is my subject. You know, I know someone that likes the heathen ways, but puts it more to a sort of, you know, a biking activity. That's not what I do. I'm heathen because it's my life, it's my religion, you know, so I live and breathe it. But I also have my modern traditions as well. I'm not scared to go out and hang with my modern friends, my partner, my family. But I also honour very highly, and it's a big part of my life is the old ways of my forebears and my gods. So yeah, we all have different wisdom and knowledge, but no man has the ultimate knowledge, basically what Lord Woden himself has, and that's pretty much what chapter 53 of the Havermal's getting at. And I think that's it for tonight's show. Next we move on to 54 and 55, which will probably be tomorrow, to be fair. My partner will be stopping Saturday, but I don't go live weekends anyway. And my partner will be stopping Saturday, and in the new week Tuesday. So it's most likely Tuesday. There will be no Havermal show next Tuesday, and I'll try and come on, like I say, as much as I can, depending on what happens in the day. The reason I didn't come on yesterday was because it was my close friend's. It was my close friend's. It was his basically his niece's first birthday, and I was invited to go out and celebrate with them. Had a horn and mead with. I guess what is classed as his brother-in-law, the father of his niece, and with him, of course, and his family and friends. So that was a nice evening last night, and therefore I didn't come on, so I was quite tired when I got back. But I'm on tonight. I've come on after my shift just for you guys. So yeah, things are okay at the moment. You know, we're not in a good place at the time I'm in Middengadder. You know, there's a lot of worse places we could be. Slavia, you know, the area of Slavia, you know, southeast Slavia, not a good place to be right now. The two Slavic tribes, the Rus and the Ukraine, are at war. So, you know, we hope we don't have to get involved in that. I'm not going to go into politics, but, you know, times are worrying. The plague's still out there, and we just got to be careful. You alright, brother?
Hello, boo.
Yeah, I was just doing finishing up this video.
Oh, all right. Just coming to see what he's up to. Hello,
Yeah,
folks.
that's fine. It's Laird Reese Nicholson.
Just popping in
Popped
to
in
see
to
what's
say
going on,
hello.
folks. Hope you're all doing well.
That's all for today, everybody. And I'll hopefully be back on tomorrow. Thank you. Good night, good afternoon, morning, or wherever it is where you are. Wassail Hal, drink ale, may we have the honour to be, the wisdom to know, and the knowledge to care. As our forebears did, so shall we. Wassail Hal. Good night here in Angleland, in the kingdom of Mercia, in the, well, it was known as the country of the Midlands, Mercia, my land. Good night for now.